Just have a bit crumbled up, and I have a chunk because it actually broke in the packaging and I couldn't do 4 across. I had to do 4 down because it was broken up. So yeah, I'm going to see it filmed from another angle now because I am filming the effect for Instagram. So today I'm having, and I've had these since end of February maybe, I've got the Unwell burger, epic veggie eating for free range humans, the rare one, so it looks like a burger but it isn't meat, 193 calories. Unwell is food from the plant kingdom. We believe in mouth-watering food that's easy to cook, and in addition, it's good for the environment. Our Unwell burger is no exception. Burger lovers look no further. And then you grill it, so it's under the grill. Don't forget to turn the burgers occasionally. Soy burgers, flavoured with vegetable seasoning. Rehydrated protein, soya protein. Sunflower oil, gelling agent. Seasoning, flavouring, rice flour, psyllium and chicory fibre. So I thought I would have this. Been planning on having this for a few days. Don't have a burger bun, but I had a burger last night, chicken burger. So I thought I'd have that with some beans. Beans means Heinz. I've still got that from the M&S box. I keep meaning on trying it with some rice. Probably try it this week. I've still got my tomato soup and my baked beans which are being opened, and this. So I've still got 4 items that I know of. I don't think I've got any more left. That's my honey, because my honey is about to run out. Honey. My honey is about to run out. So I'm going to have half a tin of the best baked beans I've ever had in my entire life, and they're like 32p. So I've just come upstairs to basically get my phone, and it's so cold that I literally just got into bed. Not gonna stay in bed long. I'm kind of laid on my side. It's just really cold upstairs. It's normally really hot up here because heat rises. Do you like that there? That's my little banister wardrobe. I've dumped all sorts on there. My dressing gown's on there. The grey jumper that I had on last Saturday with jeans. The jeans are underneath. There's other stuff on there as well. That is where I put stuff. But yeah, I just came upstairs. I was like, God, it is really, really cold. So I got under the covers. I managed to get a video up today. I think it went up at past 8-ish. I now need to edit my Sunday video and a vlog for tomorrow as well. The first thing I'm going to edit will be the Sunday video, because I want to edit it, save it, export it, upload it and schedule it to go up at like 6-7 AM, and then my vlog can go up 6-7 PM, so there's like a 12-hour between them. And I'm not a big fan of putting vlogs up on the same day as other content, but I'm really far behind on my vlogs. Like the vlog that went up tonight was from last Saturday and Sunday, and I know I didn't really film Tuesday, and I know I didn't really film Wednesday, so I am definitely going to do a vlog tomorrow as well. I don't know if I'll do a vlog and an other content video on Tuesday, but there'll definitely be another other content. I don't know what it is yet. I don't even know what tomorrow's going to be. I need to see what I've got filmed. But I thought I'd say hello. I am going to film myself facially today. I was meant to do it yesterday, so I'll start editing the video, and then I'll go downstairs, and then I'll film a little bit, then I'll do some more editing, because I just want to get it done, because I'm getting tired. God, that stopped it from being too bright. Hi everyone. So, firstly, I don't have makeup on, except for mascara, mainly, on my top lashes. Why does that one look better? I did do my brows, but I forgot I did my brows and I keep touching them, so I've hardly got any brow product on, and that is it. I hate that spot. I've got one far worse that you can't actually see. And my face is tanned because I mixed a face tanner with my moisturiser. My moisturiser went really funny. Next time I do it, I will film and show what my moisturiser did. It just went really weird on my skin and took forever to rub in. But I did the tan like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours ago. So it's probably got to its maximum colour. I've only done my face and my neck. Not done my body. I've not had any tan on at all for about 2.5 weeks. I was meant to tan Tuesday, the week before, and then I was going to tan Friday, then I was going to tan today, and the only tan I did was my face. But I feel like now I've done my face, my hand isn't tanned. What's that? My hand is not tanned, you can tell. Need to trim my nails. Well, you can see I'm not tanned. I mean, look how white my arm is. But I'm hoping that it encourages me to tan my body. But I don't want to tan my body until I've had my next bath, which is going to be Tuesday. And it's like less than an hour away from being... Hold on. Yeah, and less than an hour away from being Sunday. So I've only just had a bath yesterday, Friday. So when I have my next bath, I'm going to do my body. Unless I do my body tomorrow, I might just have a shower and do my body. Then it's done, and then I'll do it at the end of the week, because I've not had it done for like 2.5 weeks. I've had zero tan on for 2.5 weeks. I think the last time I did it was probably 3 weeks ago. And it was just easy to add it to my moisturiser because I got a new tan and it's in a beauty box, and I filmed the beauty box unboxing, and when I went to edit it tonight, I got halfway through and then the screen went blank, and did that with a video a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember what video it was because I don't think I rectified it, so I might have to redo that video, which is annoying, but I'll just go through the video quicker. I have used 2 of the products, one being the face tan and the other being a moisturiser that you can put on wet skin, and I put it on, or you can put it on dry as well. Put it on part damp skin, part dry. And then there was a third item that I was going to use, but I ended up tanning my face with my moisturiser as well. That's a serum, and I'm going to use the serum tomorrow. Oh god, I'm getting a spot there. Oh, and also, I hope I don't have a filter on, because look at the line. Look at the line there. That's because I had the headband on. Oh my god, that's really bad. See, I don't take myself too seriously, because there'd be people who has done that who wouldn't show it in a video. Just had to swap hands because I've got pins and needles. So I was going to film last night, and it got to maybe an hour later than now, and I sat here and I was like, I am so tired, there is no way I'm going to be able to sit and film what I want to film. So I basically went to bed. I had a really good sleep, slept a lot. So I'm going to tell you, and this is the TMI things, if you don't want to know about toilet issues, not being able to go to the toilet, what I had to do to go to the toilet, everything that I went through, then this is definitely not the video for you. So I've warned you, so don't watch it and leave comments going you went into too much information, because I've warned you and I've given you the opportunity to stop watching this video. So here we go. Last Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I wasn't very well. If you watch my vlogs, I was saying I was feeling a bit fluey and I didn't feel very well, and I just thought it was my main illness, and to be honest, it could be all linked to my main illness. And I got a little bit better over the weekend, but I started to get really, what's the word? And I'm not sure if I've talked about it because I've not edited the vlog footage past Sunday. So the next vlog that I'm about to edit, which is going to go up tomorrow, Sunday for me, last Sunday for you when you're seeing this, who knows, like the 26th or whatever it is, I don't know what the date is, of May. Anyway, last week for me, I was basically, I'd got myself really nervous about something that I wasn't nervous about, and it was something that maybe in the past I would have been nervous about and scared about, but I wasn't. And even though I knew I wasn't nervous, I'd made myself really nervous, and I think I'd come on here and I was like, I've made myself really nervous about something. It was the thing that I was meant to do, and I was like, oh god, I've really made myself nervous and I don't know why, and I couldn't understand what was going on in my head that was making me get really nervous about something that I wasn't nervous about. So I was really nervous, and I was having a couple of really bad anxiety flare-ups, which I didn't film. When I was filming last Saturday night, I think that vlog, when's that vlog going up? I think that vlog's gone up where I was sat here on the Saturday night and I had makeup on, but I put a black and white filter on, I don't know why. And I was like, I feel really anxious. I said it towards the end of me filming, but the main reason I filmed was because I was feeling anxious and I wanted to basically distract myself for a little while. So I filmed, but I was quite anxious. And I was really confused why I was so anxious, because, and this is the thing about anxiety that a lot of people who've never really had it, like everyone gets everybody gets anxious about things, but having permanent anxiety, it's not nice, and you know, you would automatically think something's got to happen to make you anxious, but it's not always the case. Sometimes you can have an absolutely amazing day and feel happy and really content and fulfilled, and you know, feel really happy, like feel really chilled out, and then all of a sudden you can just feel the worst anxiety, but nothing's actually happened to make you feel that way. And you know, I hadn't felt well for a couple of days, and I didn't feel terribly unwell, like compared to how unwell I can get. So this anxiety just came out of nowhere, and I filmed that clip, and I basically went to bed. I don't think I went to sleep straight away. I think I went on my phone and I couldn't sleep, because I couldn't sleep Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and that was making me worse. Not anxiety, but health wise, and I was stressing myself out about things, and it was because I was tired. And I couldn't work out why all these things were going on, and I did have something last week that I'd basically got to the penultimate stage of something that I did on a bit of a whim, and it was something that I've always wanted to do, but I did it not thinking I would get past the first part, because I feel like when I did it, I hadn't planned on doing it, and I ended up doing it and rushing through it, thinking, oh, it's not going to go any further, and it kept going further and further and further, and I got to the penultimate stage, which to me was the hardest stage, much harder than the final stage, because the final stage is, well, it was already sorted. I knew everything was going to go fine with the final stage, but I knew on the final stage there was one thing that would have stopped it, and I wouldn't have passed that final part, and it was something that if I had the time I could have sorted it out, but because I didn't know, when I started the whole thing that I got embroiled in, I don't know if that's the right word, I didn't get time to sort it. But if I would have been serious from the day that I started it, because I didn't think it would get to where it would get, so I basically didn't have time to sort the thing, so I knew I wouldn't get past the final step. And the final step involved 4 things, and I knew I'd passed 3 of the 4, and the 4th thing is something really, really stupid that I should have sorted a while ago, so I'm going to sort it, because I don't want to be in this position again. But anyway, I think because I knew I'd got to that final stage, it was affecting my sleep, but also I wasn't very well physically, and it was all leading up to what eventually happened. So on Monday, didn't feel very well. Tuesday, what happened Tuesday? Was it Tuesday that I think I was unwell on Tuesday. Was it this Tuesday or the Tuesday before? Anyway, I think it was this Tuesday just gone. I wasn't very well, and it was totally unrelated to everything else up till that point. Or was that Monday? Oh God, I don't know. I can't remember. And I bet I filmed little bits and talked about it, and if I'd edited the videos I would know. But basically, I did video clips when I was going on about that I keep talking myself out of doing what I was meant to be doing, and I want to do it, so I'm not going to stop myself. But on Tuesday I stopped it from going any further, like 18 hours before I was meant to be doing something that I would consider the toughest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I was going to do it, but because I'd stressed myself out for no reason, because I wasn't even stressed out about what it was, even though it's like probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, and it was something that would scare me normally. I'm pretty chilled out at the moment, so I wasn't scared about what it was, and normally I'd be absolutely petrified, but I just couldn't quite believe I'd actually got to that stage. But I knew, because I'd got to that stage, I knew I was going to pass it. So I was pretty confident about it all, but I'd stressed myself out, and I think it was like a combination of not sleeping very well from the Thursday onwards, and I got less and less sleep, and I was getting more and more anxious, probably because of the sleep issue. And then I wasn't very well. I think it was Monday where I weren't very well, and then Tuesday I had a migraine, And normally when I get a migraine, it means that I'm going to come down with something. Most of the time when I get a migraine, the day after I end up coming down with flu or something really nasty. And if you remember, around a month ago I had a migraine for over a week, and I kept waiting for something to happen, because normally I get a migraine the day before I get sick, and nothing happened. I just had a migraine, and it was really bad for the first 6 days, and then it eased off and got better. So I was just waiting. Well, Tuesday I cancelled what I was meant to be doing, that I knew that I was going to pass, but in the final step I was going to pass 3 of the 4 things, because I'd let something slide and I should have sorted it. And if I would have known that I would have got as far as I would have got, I would have sorted it when I first partook in what it was, because then I would have had time to sort it out. But by the time I got to the stage that I got to, the final, well, the next to last stage, it was too late for me to sort it out in time for the final stage. Anyway, so I had this migraine on Tuesday. I was really stressed out. I don't think I filmed how stressed out I was, and I wasn't even stressed out about what I was meant to be doing the day after, which I will talk about, but it won't be for a while. It would shock a lot of people what I did, and I kept quiet about it. Didn't tell a soul. Didn't even tell my doctor, who I tell everything to. But like, there was a point, and I don't know if I filmed about it, when I said I talked myself out of it, and then I realised that if I'd spoken to my doctor, she would have told me to do it, and she would have told me why I should do it. And I was like, she was right. And because I talked myself out of it straight away, and I was like, if I rung my doctor up and I said, I'm in this position and I've got to do such and such, my doctor will say, do it, A, for the experience, B, because you'll probably pass it easily, C, because you don't want to wonder what if, D, because then you'll see what actually happens at that stage, and E, you'll have something to be like, I did that. And I knew what she would say to me, and I knew she would be like, no, you should do it, it'd be really good for you. So that's why but yeah, I cancelled it pretty late on, and I gave her, well, I actually just said, like, I don't think I should do this because I've got a migraine. And I bet before, that's like the most stupid thing ever, but I knew I had a migraine, and I was either going to have it on the day, and I knew I could have postponed it for a couple of days, but they might have wanted me to do it Friday, and I was still quite unwell yesterday. I'm still not 100% now, I'm still struggling, but I'm a lot better than what I was. So I expected to wake up on Wednesday either with the migraine still, or that I'd come down with something, and I was ill, basically. So didn't sleep very well Tuesday, even though I'd cancelled what I was meant to be doing Wednesday. And because I was still not feeling well, both physically, the migraine, and I was stressed out, I knew I wasn't stressed out about what I was meant to be doing on Wednesday. There was only one thing that was stressing me out on Wednesday, and it was because I was meant to be on Skype doing what I was doing on Skype, and I've never used Skype before. Well, I used it once when I was 21. I can't remember who got me to get Skype, but I remember having like a Skype call or whatever it was with someone, but not using it since. And I downloaded it onto my phone because my laptop is like 500 years old. Like, I had it when I was at uni, and God, when did I do uni? Was it 2015? Yeah, 5 years ago. And it doesn't run very fast, so I knew I couldn't put it on there. So I had it on my phone. I bought a new tripod, but I don't know anyone who's got Skype, except for my doctor, but I don't think she'd do a Skype call with me just so I could see if my Skype works. And I was really worked up about that, and I think that's what was causing me to get stressed out, because I was scared that I was going to go into this Skype meeting and I might not be able to hear them, or they might not be able to hear me, and that would have been just disastrous. So on Wednesday I woke up, and this is where it's going to start to get TMI. I was like, still had a bit of a migraine, and I desperately needed to go to the toilet, not for a wee. So I went to the toilet, nothing happened, and I couldn't have a full wee. Do you know, like sometimes when you don't have time to have a full wee, say you're out somewhere or someone knocks on the door and you're mid-wee and you've got to run to the door or whatever, and you've got to stop it, and you know, you can feel that you've still got a lot of wee left. It was like that, but no matter what I did, it wouldn't come out, and I needed to go to the toilet for a number 2. Do you know if you have a 1 and a 2 together, does it make it a number 3? I know it's like a little bit random. So I just thought, then I realised I'd not really been the day before for a number 2. I'd been, but it hadn't all come out. And you know when it's not all come out, because you can feel it inside you. You know what I mean? You know when it's not all come out. And I remember at the time thinking, it'll probably come out later on, I'll just have something to eat, it'll probably push it out. And I shouldn't think that, because I've had problems with not being able to go to the toilet in the past, quite often. I don't talk about it on here, but I have done a video where I talk about when I ended up in hospital at Christmas, not last Christmas, the Christmas before, and one of the issues was I couldn't go to the toilet for anything, and it had been days, and I'd not been for number 2 in about 10 days, and I kept eating and eating and eating, and was getting fuller and fuller and fuller, but I kept eating and nothing happened, and eventually it stopped me from going for a wee. And I had other things, I had like tonsillitis, and my main illness had flared up as well. I was bedbound, I was on loads of antibiotics, nothing was working, and I got rushed into hospital in the back of an ambulance on Christmas Eve, and was in Christmas week. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, etc, 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 and I couldn't go to the toilet. And the worst thing is, it you like, do you know when you go to the toilet, do you know like when you're really desperate for the toilet and it feels like it's going to push it out before you get there, and it's like pushing and you're holding onto it, and you're like rushing to the toilet, and you like, your bowel's like pushing to empty itself. It's like that, but like 100 times more pressure. And even if you sit on the toilet, nothing comes out, but it's trying to force itself out, and even if you push, nothing happens. Imagine having that for days and days, and then not being able to go to the toilet for a wee, and having to sit down. Can you imagine how painful that is? I presume it's just as painful for a man as well as a woman. So I wasn't feeling very well. I had a bit of a migraine, I had a temperature, and I couldn't go to the toilet. I could wee, but not a full wee. And I was filming videos for this channel, other content videos, the beauty box videos, and another video. In case I've not put that video up yet, I won't say what the contents of that video is. So I normally film one for here, one for Instagram, and I did 3 on here, and I only managed to do 1 for Instagram, and I have no memory of filming any of those videos. That's how ill I was. And I didn't have that much to drink, which is really bad, but I kept eating, and I kept going to the toilet, and nothing was coming out, and I was like, oh my god. So I've got these powders that I'm meant to take. You make it into a drink. It's not a laxative, it's a stool softener, and I'm basically meant to take one every day, and I never do. If my doctor's watching, you've probably worked it out because of how little I request them. But I would tell her anyway. She knows that I don't take them every day, because I'm supposed to ask for one every month, and I probably ask for one every 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes longer. So she probably, well, they will know that I don't take it every day. So and I have got to do this because I've ended up in hospital, and also because I'm on painkillers, I'm meant to take one every day, and it's disgusting. I always forget. You mix it with water, and it's just to help you go. And one of the reasons why I don't take it every day is because I've never had a problem with going to the toilet. I can go 3 times a day. So, you know, it's very rare for me not to be able to go, and, you know, I normally sort it out. I mean, the last time I had this issue was, remember when I was ill before lockdown, and I was ill for like 10 weeks or whatever. Right at the beginning when it first started, when I had like flu-y thing, I couldn't go to the toilet. So basically, back then, and I didn't even talk about it, but I do get really ill with it. Even when I've managed to sort the problem out, because I've had it, like, I never get any warning signs. Normally, like the day before, I can't go properly, and it doesn't always register in my head that I've not been to the toilet, because I just carry on and I'm like, and then it gets to the point where I can't go, and I'm like, oh my god, not again.